Hi, I'm Steve Fosler. I'm an architect in Portland, Oregon. The reason I became an architect is because I grew up on a farm. We were always building things, putting things together, finding unusual pieces of junk that made into machinery, and helped my dad figure out how to put things together, how to organize work, which turned out to be the best training I could have. When I started into college, I got a degree in science, physics, and math, but I studied a lot of philosophy and music. The way I prepared to decide what I was going to do was to be in the Peace Corps for 2 years. Went to Ghana, West Africa, and taught mathematics in a junior high school, and was able to sort things out, and then deciding to go to school in a city, Vancouver, BC, on the West Coast, where I'd never been. The school I went to was for people who had degrees in something other than architecture, so we were a motley crew, and very creative and very unorthodox. Architecture isn't just drawing. Architecture can be just looking at a building and saying, that part of that building is really cool, or there's a part of a building that doesn't make sense to me. What if they'd done it this way? Wouldn't it be a lot better? That's all part of being in the world, and just happens to be architecture. The less formal you are about it, the more fun it is and the more creative it is. Find out what is really fun to do that accomplishes something. And I don't mean you have to build a house. I mean you could build a sculpture out of tree branches that is cool. Architecture is all of those things. The hardest part is just taking those chances and doing something that nobody else thinks is a good idea. Leaving Nebraska to go to West Africa was probably the best decision I ever made, and it freed me up to make those kinds of leaps all the way through choosing a school and where to live and how to practice architecture. What I love about the work is that I don't know what the work is going to be from one day to the next. That can drive you nuts, and it does drive me nuts, but there's very little predictability from one day to the next. Every one of our projects is different. There's small ones, there are large ones, there's 2-hour projects, there's 2-year projects. What I like is having to learn every day something new and different. That's the interesting part. You have to figure out what needs to be done, and you have to just do it.